just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Play action now. Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the right side, he's got Velo. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Shuck. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Off the fake, now Shuck's going to throw. We'll get that complete to Velo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Open man is tipped in. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Play fake. Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Throwing, Shuck. Olave over the middle. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
So just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Seven yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
Let's go now.
That is caught by Vele. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, Shuck. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill from 10 yards out. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chargers, nothing.
Right on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's taken down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Our first carry for Najee Harris. And very little daylight there. He'll get it called up to the 44.
Sometimes you're lined perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Back to throw here, Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. That's Amarian Hampton out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good. We're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it first and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Shuck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't. Fights through, and now a crease. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Fighting his way through contact. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
The Chargers take over first
Tug of war this game has been a tie at the half. I remember when I was playing, my coaches always talked about the first 5 minutes of each half. That's where you can gain the momentum and seize an opportunity. We've got one team in position to do that right now.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Set. Ready.
On third down, here's Hampton. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Delta. Hut. Let's go. Let's go. Set.
On 4th down, Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Cap, go.
On the give, it's Vidal. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
Under a minute to go
yards.
in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
First down.
Run right.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Set.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
380. Baylor Tiger.
Now it's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Here's Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Chargers, first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
380. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
Hampton will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Shuck now to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 73 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Now the try here for the point after. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Set. Set.
Play action. It's Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé Gadsden, 51 yards. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Saints 14.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. To throw now, Shuck. Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Here comes 2nd down. The throw, here's Shuck. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
To your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right, you can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Connecting with Hill. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. That'll be caught by Hill. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here's 1st down. Back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
A gain of 13 yards.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. 6-yard line. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now 1st and goal.
Set. 18 Cardinal.
He's back to throw. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They get this out left. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And that touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for 2 and try and win it right now?
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone. No flags. And there may be a play away from winning the football game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say...
I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Alicia Feed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off. Dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile, that's my duty, pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Detroit Lions. This one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Nick's going to give this to Bidet. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down near the 47.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now it's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Here's Nix. Pressure, he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A give running left, Bidet. And some room to go. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all Lebanon defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Harvey fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll go. Here's Harvey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. R.J. Harvey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Block 20. Value 3. Value 3.
Williams being motion left. Goff now looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator, asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so,
and they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there, a big one. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shell.
Williams, the man in motion left. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams, 42 yards. And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. 7-7, our score after one. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they've got it as we resume action. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
and frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Nick's going to keep this himself. He targets Ingram for another grab. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no call.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's so personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
After the interception, here's gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come up with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy. Unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete.
76, tell him. 76. 76. Value 3, value 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Goff now to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Ross St. Brown, 31 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that'll be incomplete. Had a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll air this one out from Mims. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run it and punt the football and try and take your shot and get him the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
They're going. It's Nix. If time here in this half. It's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
It's a turnover on downs.
Val, you won. 12. Hey, 5.
In motion left comes Williams. Now gone. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 43-yard line.
76.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
What's up?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up. Williams being motion left. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
To throw is gone. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Williams, the man in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 18-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Back to throw. Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
For a Lions 1st down.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
At the 3-yard line.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll air this one out from Mims. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Nix from the shotgun. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Nix to the air. He's got it with the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the
operating from the gun. Here's Nix. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, field goal is probably not going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit.
Hey, 5.
In motion left comes Williams. Goff. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Gone. It's Williams on the catch. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
11 more yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now it's gone. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Williams being motion left. Goff throwing again. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Gibbs. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
Now it's Nix. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions.